Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Ideas. Tax is an important feature of modern day economy. We pay tax on our income, we pay tax when we spend money, but tax is not exclusive to modern society. It existed even during ancient civilization. So in today's video, we are going to talk about how tax evolved during ancient time. But before that, let's take a look at taxation. Taxation is very crucial for the functioning of economy because it is the primary source of revenue for the government. Government needs revenue to run the state, to pay for education, for healthcare, for infrastructure and many such activities. So tax is the primary source of revenue. It not only affects our personal finances, it affects our professional finances as well. Now let's take a look at taxation during pre-colonial time. Tax during pre-colonial time was seen as a compensation paid to king for the administrative services he provided to its subject. What were those administrative services? Well, it was believed during that time that it is king's duty to protect the citizen of the state, and because he provided that protection, that administrative services, he was entitled to a fair share amount of money which was paid in the form of taxes. So the tax was developed as an idea of protection. Let's talk about now ancient civilization. In this, we are going to discuss Indus Valley civilization, Vedic period and Mauryan Empire. Let's start with Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization, as we know, is the first known human civilization known to us till date. We still get amazed at how advanced, modern, civilized society existed thousands of years ago. It has enough evidence to suggest that there was a well-established taxation system existed during this era. How? Artifacts which was found of that era by the archaeologists suggest that taxation existed in this period. Large granaries which was used to store grains were found by archaeologists. These grains were used as a mode of payment of taxes. Scales and weights which were used to weigh these grains were also found from this era. Also, the seals which were used as a symbol of payment or as a receipt of payment were also found as artifacts by the archaeologists. So all these evidences suggest that there was a well-established taxation system in place during this civilization. One more example is this stamp. Many more similar stamps are found from this era. This stamp has the inscription which is inspired by the local art of that time. These stamps or seals were used as a mode of payment. Also, these seals or stamps also suggest that different commodity had a varying tax collection rate that time. So these are the evidences which suggest that taxation existed during this time. Now let's talk about Vedic period. Vedic period has tangible evidences to suggest that yes, taxes were available and charged during that time also. The Vedic concept of earth, which means wealth, addresses the concept of budget, spending and taxes. Livestock and agriculture were the main source of revenue that time. Farmers offered a share of their revenue in the form of livestock and grain to king, which was called as Bhag. Now let's talk about Mauryan Empire. If we are talking about Mauryan Empire, Kautilya Arthashastra is the key source of Mauryan trade and taxation. It is the first official manuscript which talks about governance and taxation. One very interesting feature of this civilization was that the emphasis was on creating infrastructure, not so much on collecting tax, because the idea was the more infrastructure is created, more revenue will be generated in the form of tax. So emphasis was on creating infrastructure. Taxes were paid in different forms such as cash, kind, services. So there was a wider tax base. Taxes were seen as a compensation paid by subject to king for the various services kings offered to its subject. So it was not mandatory like it is in today's time. Now let's talk about medieval era. In medieval era, we are going to talk about Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire. Delhi Sultanate जो था उसमें एक centralized revenue system था. Sultan charged different types of taxes such as land tax, mining tax, religious tax and irrigation tax. इसी पीरियड के एक सुल्तान अलाउद्दीन खिलजी ने 3 और अलग टाइप के टैक्सेस को इंट्रोड्यूस किया. हाउस टैक्स, टैक्स ऑन ग्रेजिंग, जो डोमेस्टिकेटेड एनिमल होते हैं वो चराई करने जाते थे, घास खाने जाते थे, उसमें भी टैक्स पे करना होता था, एंड टैक्स ऑन फार्मिंग. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट मुगल एम्पायर. Mughal Empire established a very strong administrative system. It introduced Jabt system. Jabt में different types of land पे different taxes pay करने होते थे. For example, if it's a residential type of land, it will have a different type of tax. For commercial land, there will be a different rate of tax charged. और जो अलग तरह के रेवेन्यू जनरेट करने के लिए टैक्स इंट्रोड्यूस किए गए थे वो थे मार्केट टैक्स, कस्टम, रोड टैक्स एंड ड्यूटीज ऑफ गुड्स. तो अगर आज आप टोल टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं तो इसका क्रेडिट कहीं ना कहीं मुगल एम्पायर को जाता है. So in today's video we talked about the evolution of the concept of tax during ancient civilization. So here is a task for you which has 2 questions. So based on your learning from today's video, write your responses. So that is all for today. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Happy learning.